So Tanja, welcome in Cyprus and welcome to the Apheresis Center team.
Thank you.
Health coach. For all of the people who have never heard, what is a health coach doing and why is this so great for people with long COVID post-chronic illness?
Yeah, what does a health coach do? It's all about personalized lifestyle changes. And in long COVID, the particular lifestyle change that's super important to get better and to get well eventually is pacing. To learn the theory of it, to learn things like the spoon theory or to learn to use your smartwatch, whatever works for that particular person, and to learn to apply it to their own life and grow from it.
Is it only about pacing or are there other things involved like, managing relations and the carers and watching your sleep patterns and probably most important, aftercare, not to fall back by overexertion?
Yeah, it's all of those, so the don't fall back, we try to do that through very consistent pacing. Sleeping can be a big topic, and if we don't sleep well, we can't recover, we don't rebuild what needs rebuilding. So that's also important. Sometimes a little bit more instinctive for people than the pacing. But that's a topic we cover when needed and when wanted. Relationships can and is very practical. So is, for example, how do we make sure our nucleus, whatever family that person lives in, or maybe they don't live in a family, but then there's still community around them, to make sure that the community understands and knows how to help and support, but the patient also keeps a half of one eye on the fact that the people around them are also suffering.
Right.
And now how do we work with that?
So let me summarize. So there's like 3 phases. Phase 1, finding the right information at the right time before a patient decides for going for treatment, because there's so much out there, it's very hard to find the right information at the right time. Second phase, reducing the stress during the treatment, making sure that the patient knows when he or she is doing the right thing, and also probably sometimes when he or she is doing the wrong thing, like no pacing whatsoever. Phase 3, successful treatment has been finalized, not falling back by overexertion and by creating a new form of lifestyle.
Mm-hmm. And while it's not covered by me here, along the entire timeline that you just mentioned, food is incredibly important. Food is information, food is medicine. I'm sure you've heard Chriso say that before.
Yeah. So our clinical nutritionist, Chriso, and you, they're literally working hand in hand, and then you integrate, which is probably a world's first, the clinical data from the medical team into that. So basically, it's all data-driven, and that allows us to do some really cool things.
It does. I started learning how I work with my smartwatch, and by now we have, in general, more ways, but also here at the clinic, of course, we have a lot of data which we should use to the patient's benefit.
Nice. Thank you so much, Tanja, and once more, welcome to the team of the Apheresis Center.
Thank you so much.